Hey guys, Shutter here. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this, but for all the guys who don't, for some reason, this is going to be added in the next update. So basically, this is just my thoughts on it. I think this could be very mixed. So first I'm going to explain what it is. So basically, the radio operators are going to get a new class. Now, it says here radio operators. I don't know if this is radio operator 1s or 2s. If it's radio operator 2s, then I think that'll be more balanced, because radio operator 1s, everyone's got radio operator 1s in their campaigns, and I don't think people need the game to be more, more cursed than it already is. So basically, it's not replacing any of the RTs, but basically you mark a point, and then you have 2 minutes for, well, for bombs, and then the enemy team will hear sirens, so you have for those 2 minutes. So yeah, it's kind of balanced. It's kind of like a stucker in a way that it's coming. And basically, it says here you can, the bombs will probably fly around a little bit and then they'll drop the payload, so it could be interesting. But this is what I find interesting. But basically, it says here, because basically, I mean, most people do not use the radio operator squad because, other than smoke, I mean, radio operator squads have now become more useful with the smoke arty and now this, so, I don't know. Yeah, it also says here that will make engineer buildings more emplacements more interested. But yeah. So here's my thoughts on it. I think, personally, I am mixed about it. First off, I don't like the fact that this is in the game. I don't like it from a objective standpoint. I disagree with this. Right? I personally do not like I still have memories of the Red Raid, where you'd be on a point and then you'd have 8 circles around you. If you remember that, if you remember those days during the HE nerf, during the HE buff, yeah, those days were a nightmare. Other than that, I think, given that only radio operator classes can use this, is okay. I'm guessing, like the artillery, you can only use one of it at a time. Hopefully it takes up the entire thing, so you can use this, or you can use smoke RT, you can use regular RT, all this basically. So yeah, I think this is that could be interesting. It also makes it so that it says there AA guns, which aren't that good, by the way, are going to be useful, or fighters will be more useful. Now, fighters already were useful, but the problem was fighters were only useful if they didn't have bombs or if they didn't have bombs and rockets, or they didn't have, and there was no one in the air. Then that was when fighters were useless. Because the problem was that, but planes like the P-47, the BF-110, the ME-410 would be able to do the exact same role as the fighter, but also give ground support. So yeah, that's a problem. That was a small problem. But now I think, it could be interesting. Now, obviously, of course, this is the early development, so they haven't announced anything yet. But anything else yet. But, and they said here, we've got a lot of our plate to share, so there's going to be a lot more. So I'm not going to say, like, unlike the squad upgrade, you know, the last time where I said like, oh, this was a big, yeah, this is awful, and I was really, really critical of it. This one, I'm kind of mixed. I'm gonna wait because there's also potentially they could bring in you know, SPAAs, which I think would be very useful to counter this as well. This would be a good counter for this as well. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys leave your thoughts in the comments. I hope you guys have enjoyed. What's your guys' opinion on this? Yeah, I'd like to know your guys' opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.